And it's now time for a look through the international headlines we're following this Wednesday afternoon. For that, we turn to our Eunice Kim standing by at the NewsCenter.
Eunice, U.S. military leaders say the campaign against the Islamic State group in Syria is just beginning, but they say America is far from alone in this offensive.
That's right, Mark. We know at least 5 Arab nations assisted with the first round of fierce airstrikes yesterday, and more could join in the coming days, which President Barack Obama says proves the world is committed to destroying the terrorist threat. Our Connie Kim reports.
Speaking out after the first airstrikes against Islamic State militants in Syria, U.S. President Barack Obama said that Washington was proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with its Arab allies. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Bahrain, and Qatar have partnered up with Washington for the first time since the first Gulf War in 1991 to counter the growing threat.
Well, it is a wonderful opportunity for me to welcome these leaders, friends, partners from the region, and to say thank you to all of them for their participation and commitment to rolling back the violent extremism that has so disrupted Iraq and Syria and threatens the region as a whole.
More than 200 airstrikes were launched against a dozen targets in the offensive, much of it in or around the Islamic State's self-declared capital of Raqqa. Activists on the ground said some 70 IS militants and 50 al-Qaeda-linked fighters were killed in the first set of strikes Tuesday. The offensive in Syria is an expansion of a campaign that began in Iraq last month. Prior to the airstrikes on IS targets, the U.S. launched separate airstrikes on a group of senior al-Qaeda officials known as the Khorasan Group in Syria. U.S. officials say they were plotting attacks against the West and had established a safe haven west of the city of Aleppo. Connie Kim, Arirang News.